Hey, it's your boy Crypto Expat Life, back with another video. We're live, we're beaming out to, let's have a look, hang on. We're beaming out to Twitter and YouTube. Yeah, we are live. I can hear them now, I can hear the feedback. So I hope you can hear me well, and I'm not talking too close to the microphone, but yeah, we're back with another day of crypto. Yeah, never a dull moment. Looking at BTCs like 60k, obviously, you know, a lot of it's flowing to United States and throughout Europe, but also mainly to South Korea. You know, obviously, most of it, majority is going to USA, but yeah, let's little bits and pieces everywhere, bit through Europe. Yeah, we on every now and again bits through to Australia. South America, North America, yeah, mainly North America, bits and pieces going to Europe. So, yeah, guys, you know, I remember when BTC was like $700-800, and I remember breaking it through the $1,000 mark, and yeah, we partied hard. We thought this is amazing. Yeah, that was like 1K. That was at 1K. We thought, oh my God, this is revolutionary. We thought there was a revolution starting. Fast forward now to what 2024 is now 60k. So you know, I want you to hold that thought. You know, people are mining BTC for $1 on a PC. You know, back in the day in 2013. So it just goes to show you that the people that see BTC where it's going in the future will be the ones that because they believe in it first, they buy it first. It's always the people that adopt it first. But one day BTC is going to be $1 million. One BTC will be $1 million. So that's actually not far-fetched at all, because there's 100 million Satoshi per BTC, right? If you're not sure, if you haven't heard of the Satoshi Nakamoto before, he's a creator of Bitcoin, anonymous creator of Bitcoin. And one Bitcoin consists of 100 million Satoshi. And in the future, maybe 100 years from now, they're going to be fiat's going to be Bitcoin's going to be transacted in the Satoshi level. Here's 1 Satoshi, 2 Satoshi, because it's divisible by 8, and there's 100 million Satoshi per 1 Bitcoin. So that means that there's plenty of it, enough to go around. It'll just be divvied up, and it'll be dealt on the Satoshi level. That's all, right? We're not there at the moment, but Bitcoin has the expansion. It has the supply to do it. It'll just mean that people think, oh, there's only 21 million Bitcoin, but they fail to realize that there are 100 million Satoshi per Bitcoin. All right, and that's more than enough to supply the whole world. We're just going to be dealing at a Satoshi level. That's all. So yeah, it will probably be. This is not going to happen in our lifetime, but 1 million Bitcoin, easy. So it's 60k now. If you think you're late, you're an idiot. Just keep on buying Bitcoin, okay? Like, I've been buying Bitcoin dollar cost averaging since 2017, 16, 17. And that's why I haven't had a job since 2017, okay? So I believe in Bitcoin. It's changed my life. I'm not a dude with enough Bitcoin to buy Lambos and all that sort of shit. But then again, why would you want to buy a Lambo with Bitcoin? It's the dumbest thing you'd ever do. You would hold your Bitcoin, right? Because if you hold it long enough, you can buy 10 Lambos, right? It's the dumbest thing to ever do, is to buy a Lambo. Because as soon as you roll it off the floor, you lose 30% of the value. Anyway, so let's just look at the chart here. This is actually the Memecoin chart. We want to have a look at the other chart. Here, 30k. Well, it's got 60k here. Ethereum's 33. There's rumors about Ethereum. Heaps of talk about Ethereum. ETF, Solana ETF. All these ETFs. I think the ETF, but Bitcoin, Ethereum ETF will be first, then the Solana ETF. Some people are saying Solana ETF in July. I don't know, unless they're throwing a ton of money at Biden or the lawmakers in Washington to push this through. But yeah, ETFs with Ethereum is going to be first, then Solana. Okay, look how long the Bitcoin ETF took. Yeah, exactly. Judge dismisses courts related to BUSD BNB sales. So they're saying that the BUSD is not security. Meanwhile, CZ, he's serving out his sentence in jail. The guy's a billionaire, probably the richest guy in crypto, one of the richest guys in crypto, and he's in a jail cell, Anyway, he's going to serve his time. It's going to be like a holiday camp for him. And then when he comes out, it's going to be happy days. But look, this is a narrative with the SEC for forever, right? They're saying they want to clean up crypto, and I understand that is a good thing because there's so many scams in crypto. But also, on the other thing too, they've been negative against the development of crypto in itself. They've been anti-crypto many times. And you think that they would it's like they're siding with fiat. You know what I mean? Some of the court cases. So how can BUSD be a security when things like Tether, which is exactly the same thing, and USDC, which is by Circle, right? How can Circle not be a security but BUSD is? They're the same thing. It's a stablecoin. It makes no sense. But because Circle is Coinbase, Circle and Coinbase are in together and betting together, and they're in the US, and Coinbase is one of the biggest exchanges in North America. All of a sudden, USDC is okay. It's the same thing. BUSD, they're a stablecoin. This is the dumbest thing ever. So, it's all about power play. It's all about controlling. That's what SEC wants to do. They should just focus on stamping out all the illegal shit and the crap that which is that's their job, not side with the Wall Street bankers. So that's good news for BUSD. So no comments. That's okay. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Buddy token, we're up to 36%. We had some real OGs coming in, so I really appreciate you guys. A couple of people came in there with a couple of one soul buys. Awesome. Guys, we're really early. Really early. So again, I always reiterate what we're trying to do with Buddy. This is a long-term thing, 2 to 3 years. Come in, park in one soul. Forget about it. Get involved with the community. I'm the dev. I'm not settling for hamburger money. I'm not selling for Happy Meals, mate. This either goes to hundreds of millions and billions, or I'm not even going to bother. Why would you bother selling your bags for chump change? You put all this work and effort into it. Why sell your bags for chump change? No. It's ludicrous, right? I don't understand these people that keep on launching projects over and over again. They still got to put up the website. This is how stupid they are. They still got to put up the website. They still got to put up the Twitter, the Telegram. They got to promote the program, promote the coin. They got to get it out to all those shillers. This is a intense work and job, and it's a very draining and stressful, right? And then they cheat or they rug for what, $1,000, $2,000, which is chump change in the grand scheme of things, which I'll show you a coin in a second. And then they do it all again. Why? I don't understand these people. When they can just focus and build value in one token and do it one time. I just do not understand these clowns. So maybe I'm generalizing and thinking they're bad people, but maybe like $2,000 to them is like a year's wage. That's the only way I can see it. Is like they all of a sudden they're making $2,000, which is a year's wage to them wherever they're from. Maybe I'm stereotyping, but I get it. Then I would understand it. But I'm not in that situation, so I don't understand it. But I can see their point of view, right? But here in the West, it's like, why would you bother? You're putting all this effort. So this is a long-term thing. Come and park your soul, and then just let the project marinate, let it build value. The earliest time you're ever going to get it is in um, this stage here, which is the fair launch. Okay, come in here, park one. All the links will be below. Park one Sol. I'll update the links in a second after this live stream or during the live stream, and just that's it, right? We're at 36%. We need to get 100%. So this is the cheapest you're ever going to get it, right? Now I'm not saying that we're on the right track with a coin that is memorable, it's memeable, it's a dog coin. Okay, all the top dog coins in the meme coin space, all the top meme coins, sorry, all the top meme coins are dogs. Okay, we go here. Dogs have always been strong, and they're an evergreen narrative. Dogecoin number 1, Shiba Inu number 2. Pepe's a frog. Dog with hat is a dog with a hat. That's number 3. Number 4. That's your third dog. Number 5 is Floki, which is a dog, and Bonk is a dog. All right. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is already in the top 6 are dogs. Then you got Brett. I don't know what the hell that is. A blue thing. Book a meme. Dog to the moon. There's another dog. Mog coin. Now I don't know about you, but I think it's a dog. I don't know. I'm not in the project. Maybe it's a cat. I don't know what it is. If you know what a mog is, please tell me. I got no idea. It looks like is that a dog or a cat? Maybe it's a cat. I don't know. But anyway, dogs and cats are the strongest narrative, period. Right? There's Corgi. I don't even know how to pronounce that. That's another dog. All right. Popcat, that's a cat. So you can see that we're on the right track here, guys. We're on the right track. We're just super, super, super early, right? We're building organically. So this is the cheapest time you're ever going to get this. And we're here for the long term. I'm talking 2-3 years. I don't give a shit. If I need to hold my bags for 5 years, I'll do it. I don't care. You know why? Because I know that where this could potentially go, right? We look at Billy, right? It has had a massive rise. You know, I've been following Billy since I think 300k. I'm in it, but you know I've bought and sold. But in the last 24 hours, it's gone from basically 77 market cap, 70 here. It's gone from 77 million market cap. We got date range. There we go, date range. Oh, actually, we got a date and price range. Okay. You got so many tools you can use. You don't even know where to start. Date and price range. There we go. So here, which was just last night, all right, 3rd of July, which is last night, 8 o'clock last night, my time, to basically 7:30, or so let's just say 8 o'clock now. It's 12 hours. In 12 hours, it's basically done. Let's go full screen. Basically, it's done a 70% increase, and it's done 17 million volume, and it's gone from 77. Hang on a second. Oh, sorry, this is the one I was going to do. We go to market cap. Yeah, it's basically done this. Let's just go date range. I don't know how that works. It's basically done this. It's gone from... hang on. Sorry. There. In 12 hours, it's gone... It's basically... That's not 12 hours. Let's just keep it... That's 12 hours. Yeah. 85 million to 44 million. Basically, almost double. in market cap. So that's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. Billy's getting to a point now where, I mean, I'm not saying it's not gonna. I'm not saying it's unfailable, but it's getting to a point where it's massive. You know, you look at all these other coins that are really, really big. They're getting bigger. You know, the ones that aren't too big, but they're big enough. Like Popcat's one that's like 500 or 600 million. Yeah, I'm talking less than $1 billion. You know, and if they can get to $1 billion, they're going to continue to keep on going. Like Brett got past $1 billion, now it's 1.4 or 5 billion. So it's still pretty early days with Billy. You know, and this is a dog coin. But if we have a look at the top, if we look at dog with hat, you know, and we look at, I'm not saying Billy's going to do dog. I'm not saying Billy's going to be similar to dog with hat, but I'm just comparing kind of like the all-time high with dog with hat was $4.80, $4.70, $4.70, right? It's pulled back to $1.85 at the 83 at the moment, but it was $4.78 basically, $4.78. Billy's now only 14 cents. Now I'm not saying that Billy can go to, but it could, you know. It could. This is crypto, you know. Anything can happen, you know. Anything can happen. But yeah, we look at here. The market cap was 4.5 billion when it reached an all-time high. So the all-time high of dog with hat was 4.5 billion, and it reached $4.78. Now, at one point, WIF was 14 cents. You know, Billy's now 14 cents. Right, so what I'm saying is, could it reach $1 billion? I think it can. Could it reach the heights of dog with hat? I'm not saying it won't. It could. I'm not saying it will either, but it has potential because dog with hat was once 14 cents. All right, and it went to 4.5 billion. Look at Billy. It's only 3.2 million. It's only 14 cents. There's still probably a 30x there, but you're getting to a point, and people might say, what's 30x? But you think about it, this is getting to a point where it's almost too big to fail. Now, I'm not saying it can still go to zero, or it can still go like drop heaps. I would actually not get into this now. I would wait for a pullback, because it will pull back eventually. But I would wait for a pullback and then get into it. So this could pull back to like 100 million, because what goes up must come down. But then again, this thing's been on a freaking tear. Okay, so it went up to, it went basically to 85, went to 130, and then pulled back to 102. So this would have been the entry here. So this might get to 150 and then pull back to 110, 120. So that's when you want to enter. All right. Because this thing is just on a tear. It is just printing. Imagine the people that got into this in the pump. This is a pumped or fun thing, right? That's where we are right now. Now, the possibilities, like all you can do is, you can't say, okay, this is going to do this, because that's bullshit, right? That's just that's daydreaming. It's like, the possibility is there, okay? The possibility is to get to Billy. The possibility long term is to get to similar numbers to dog with hat. Now, it's not like to think about, you know, people that went to the moon. One person thought, or initially humans thought, there's no way that you would ever get to the moon. But someone somewhere thought, you know what, we can get to the moon, and let's figure a way how to do it. You know, all it took was someone to believe in it. And then guess what? Eventually, decades later, many tries later, people died in the process. They got to the moon, right? Because someone believed in it. Someone believed that dog with hat would eventually get there, and it did. It got to 4.5 billion. Someone believed Billy. Like the Dev didn't believe Billy. Oh my God. How do you feel, Dev? The freaking Dev cheated on this shit. And then you know what he did? He comes back in, like, this is like when Billy was like, you know, doing really big numbers. 3-4 million, right? This is market cap, like it's 147 million now. He comes back to the people that were running it, the CTO, and said, "Oh, you got to pay me money." This is what the dev did. I guarantee the dev's back in. I guarantee, but he's not back into his original bags. If he would have held his bags, he'd be a millionaire. Now he's probably only making, probably 100 grand. He's an idiot. He still make heaps of money off this. But you think about the possibility, he would make 10, 20x, 30x if he just held his original bags from Pump. So, yeah, I just love it. Shout out to Billy. I just love it when projects take off and the devs cheat and then they come back and go, and then they cry. Just imagine when Billy gets to 1 billion, that dev is going to cry. I mean, he's going to still make money, but he's going to think forever, for the rest of his life, he's going to think, you know what, I shouldn't have cheated. I should have believed in my own project that I launched and stuck with it. You know what I mean? You cheated for cheeseburger money. So that's what I'm saying. We're so early with Billy. I'm going to keep on going with this. Even if it takes 5 years, I don't care. Doesn't matter. Why would I stay with a project for 5 years? Why? Well, think about it. It makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Because you can build this thing once and become a squillionaire, right? You come into this, you put one soul, park your soul like these chads here, Chad Jeets. They're not, guys. We're not building Jeets. We're building chads, right? All these guys are chads. These people that have been in here since 3 months. I launched this 3 months ago, right? These guys are the chads, and you guys that came in with one soul recently. Please don't cheat on this, because you're going to look back on this, right? That's why I'm making these videos. All it takes is a bit of exposure. One guy, one girl come in, you know what? I'm getting rugged. I want to park one soul in here and see how it goes for the next 6 to 12 months. And then the next person comes along. I'm going to park in one soul. You know what? I believe in this project, and I'm going to park in one soul. And then the next person. And that's all it takes. Then all of a sudden we've got multiple people, crypto expert. That's me, by the way. That's here. Right? The only reason why I don't show my face is because it's too much editing. It's just too much editing, and it's just a pain in the ass putting one video to another, syncing it. It just takes too long, right? I was trying to show you the thing with oh yeah, sorry, my bad. Twitter keeps on logging me out. Like, I'm a crypto expert, then I go to Buddy, and then it logs me out for some weird reason. But this is what I'm saying, guys. All it takes is just one person, and then the next person, and the next person, and the next person, right? We need a few people to believe in this, and then the rest will come, because that's just how the game's. Here it is. Here, this is how the game is played here. See, everyone's like 500k. We're not even at 500k, but you get my point, right? At the moment, no one wants to see us. We're here, right? No one wants to line up and get it. But then once we're at 100 million, everyone wants to line up and get it. Just like Billy, no one wants to. Now everyone wants to jump in, right? So, when you make most of your money, when you make your big money, is when you get in, when no one's looking. When BTC was $10, there's heaps of stories of people buying BTC when it was really, really cheap. And that's when you buy BTC, when no one's looking. So think about those people that bought BTC at $10, $20, $30, or $40, even $100. Even $1,000. I bought it at $1,000. But I would have liked to have bought it at I watched Da Vinci's 15. I watched Da Vinci 15's video, and every now and again I just go back and watch it. Why? Because it gives me motivation. Not that I need the motivation, but it re-energizes me. If you haven't seen the Da Vinci 15, he is the original OG that made a video 10 years ago, uploaded it to YouTube, and told everyone to buy just $1 worth of BTC. He's the OG of it. When anything, he talks about meme coins and everything like that as well. But when it comes to BTC, I listen to him. Period. right? DaVinci 15. If you haven't watched this video, then I don't know what you're doing in crypto, right? He called it. He's the OG, right? This guy here, he is the OG of Bitcoin. Now, he done an interview with some dude interviewing him, and they basically said, so you bought Bitcoin at $1, and he said yes, and then he said, how many did you buy? And he bought 1 million Bitcoin at $1. Now, obviously, he would have sold a bit since then, but when I saw that video, I'm like, what? Oh my God, he bought that's what you call conviction, right? Now he talks about meme coins. He had this NFT thing a couple of years ago with MM crypto and stuff, and he's obviously keeping up with all the other stuff too, with what's happening in crypto. He's got to stay relevant, right? He talks a lot about stuff, right? But where he became famous was with Bitcoin, all right? Go and have a look at his channel. His name's DaVinci Jeremy, and his handle is DaVinci15. And go and have a look at his videos, and look at the most popular video. There it is, right? Go on to videos, look at popular. His most popular video is been viewed through 5 million times, and it was uploaded 11 years ago, right? And look, this is the video. What a call. 11 years ago he uploaded this video, and he said, he looked at it all, and then he goes, this is it here. This is it here. I mean, if I would have seen this freaking video 11 years ago, oh my God. But he called it. He called it. There it is. It's on YouTube. 11 years ago, upload this video and said, just buy $1. This is what made him famous. Okay? And fast forward to now. I mean, he's a billionaire, lives in Dubai, but it's just people that saw Bitcoin early days, they bought it, they believed in it, right? They believed in it. They parked their, they basically came along, saw something early, they parked their flag, and then they just accumulated. That's how these people got rich, right? Think about anything that has ever happened in crypto. It doesn't happen overnight. Yeah, there's people that have these, overnight riches, and get lucky, but the people that have been in crypto for a very long time and have massive bags, it just didn't happen overnight, okay? People that got into Shiba Inu, Pepe early, Dog with a Hat, Floki, Bonk, even Dogecoin millionaire, he's still around. Even Brett, all these people, they bought a shit ton of this stuff and then just parked their bag and planted their flag. Now, we're not going to make 1,000x in Dogecoin, Shiba, Pepe, Dog with a Hat, Floki, Bonk, Brett. It's too late. We're not going to make 1,000x. So, we have to get into something that has potential to do 1,000x, where we create it, we bring value to it, and we can grow it. Now, it's going to take some work. Yes, it's going to take some work. But that's why, going back to my question before, if I've got to spend 5 years to do this, that's no big deal. It's no big deal because it's the biggest leverage tool that we have. You know what I mean? You can park one song, pull out 1,000. Where can you do that? Pull out 2,000, 5,000, whatever. Right? Because there's no other thing that you can do that. Now, obviously, we'd like to get there a lot sooner, but if it takes 2, 3, 4, 5 years, I don't care. You know what I mean? because we're getting in this early, and we're at 36%. So shout out to all you Chads that have got into this, right? And then we're going to build it. You know what I mean? With the community, we're doing this pretty much organically. I hope everyone stays and sticks with this project and doesn't cheat out. And if you've got a long-term projection with this, then by all means, come and join the community, and you join us on Telegram and Twitter and that, okay? Because we've seen the potential, okay? Since Billy's pulling back now, it could pull back to 100 million, so this is the time to actually buy into it, okay? But we're seeing the potential. Billy's growing; it's only at 136 million. We're seeing Dog with Hat, right? Dog with Hat is like got to $4.78. 4.5 billion now. It's at only $1.85. Obviously, these ones here have already flown. Doge, Shiba, Pepe, Floki. They're all billion dollar market caps. Right? That's no good to you. I mean, you can still has potential to go on and do 5-10 billion, but you're only going to do like a 3 or 4x in them, right? You're going to do it safely. That's why use some of and they're still a pretty good bet. If you want to do it safely and not lose your money, probably these Brett, Bonk, Floki, Dog with That, Pepe, Shiba, Doge. Park some money in these, and then just get out before the bear market cycle starts, which I think it's going to happen end of Q3 2025. Once Bitcoin gets about 200-ish, 200k Bitcoin. Oh my God. So yeah, it's just but we're here. This is the opportunity we have here for us. These have been opportunities for other people. And good for them. They made their money. I'm not taking that away from anyone. They were there at the right time, the right place. Right place, right time for them, and they made squillions. They're millionaires now. Good for them. But what's that going to do for us? It's not going to do anything for us. We're going to create our own future here. This is our time. And we have the opportunity here for us. Right? All we got to do is come in, park one soul. Like I said, believe in the project. You know what I mean? It's a dog coin. We're in the right. This is actually my dog, but he's actually my dog. So I'm going to push this thing as long as I can. Until I stop breathing, I will keep on pushing this. I want this to get to hundreds of millions, if not billions. It's possible. Just like people thought it wasn't possible to go to the moon, but someone did. Someone thought it was possible. All right, so that's all it takes. I'm that person that believes in this. We can go to the moon with this. So I know some of you guys don't see the vision right now, or see the value right now, but that's okay. I'm not hating on you guys. Just you will soon. People will see the value soon. All right. All it takes is one person to come in and buy one soul, and someone did. Thank you very much for believing the project 18 hours ago. Then someone else came in with one soul 12 hours ago, bought it, right? And all it takes is the next person, and the next person, and the next person. Then we go to DEX, we hold. People come over the top of us, sell. We hold the floor, keeps on going up. 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, right? We can get to Billy's levels. It will just take time, and it'll take a community to stick together, right? And this is the difference between these meme coins, is the community. And I touched on this a little bit the other day. Now I'm not in this, but I think that these guys have nailed it. I haven't got any bags of this, but maybe I should buy some bags. But these guys have nailed it. Like, it's called Retardo. The only thing that I think that they've done everything else right. It's very memeable. Maybe I'm wrong, Retardo is like, a retard kind of thing, right? I don't think it's kind of like a negative thing. That's my only kind of bit of hate with it. It's got a negative connotation to it. And it's probably more degen. The Retardo is more, I think this is more for the degen community, like within the crypto community. Like Retardo, degen, it totally marinates and resonates with these type of people. Is it bigger than a dog coin? No, it's not bigger than a dog coin, right? Dog coins are the shit, right? Look at it. Here it is. There's the proof. Doge, dog. Shiba, dog. Dog with hat, dog. Floki, dog. Bonk, dog. And need I go on? So that tells you that the strongest coins in the meme coin space, in crypto, the biggest market cap, are dogs. Are dogs, right? So that tells you that already. So you don't try to reinvent the wheel, right? Just go with the flow, right? Don't try to reinvent the wheel. We already know dogs are the biggest. They'll always be the biggest. Why? Because dogs is a dog is a man's best friend, right? Your dog is so loyal to you, right? Even when you go to work and then you come home, guess what? Your dog is sitting there waiting for you to come home. That's why dogs are such a like no other animal. You know what I mean? And just the thought of you having a shit day at work because you didn't buy Bitcoin at $1,000. I'm not hating on you guys. I mean, I get it, right? I remember in 2016, 2015, 2014, I was at my shitty job. I really hated life. And I was actually with a friend at the time. And, we were talking about it, right? And then I told him, I'm going to leave my job. I've been accumulating enough Bitcoin. And back then, Bitcoin wasn't that high, but I was accumulating it, I didn't have a lot of it. And then I left my job. I came to Thailand in 2016, 17. Then I started really accumulating. I started really getting into it bigger. I started buying Bitcoin at $1,000. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I had other things going to allow me to do that. But, I really sort of got my head, my feet just planted into it, And so I was buying Bitcoin at $1,000, and I was just accumulating as much of the stuff as I can. And I spent some too, but I soon figured that I shouldn't be spending it. I should be accumulating it. So, I was at the right time, the right place with Bitcoin. Now, it's still early now. Bitcoin's 60K, right? But my whole point is, back then the opportunity was greater. It's still great now. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought. Anyway, going back to my day job, right? Yeah, I totally get it. Right, I hated my life. I was just like, there's no way. I couldn't imagine it. I mean, I could see it, but I didn't know how to get out. I didn't know, I knew that I wanted to get out of my day job one day, just live full-time online, but I didn't know how I was going to do it. Obviously, you don't know how to do it. You don't know, because back then you're just trying to survive. You're just trying to get through work. I would finish work and then I'd come home and I would be trying to figure out how to make money online, right? I was doing all those, everything you could imagine. I did it. From these matrix cyclers to MLM to, I was around even when they had eGold. You guys remember eGold? eGold was a cryptocurrency. It was like a digital kind of currency, with gold. They were saying that was gold. It was a digital version of gold, but it never really. It was big. It took off, but it never really took off. This was before. In fact, you can actually look this stuff up. Yeah, it was big. It was big back in the days. It was eGold. It was called eGold. And it was eGold was a digital corporate currency. No, that's not it. It was called eGold. If you guys remember, who remembers eGold? You'll have to look up the price. This is like 10 years ago. This is not it. It wasn't a cryptocurrency. It was a way of sending money digitally, but it wasn't a crypto. I'm pretty sure it wasn't a crypto. It's called eGold. It wasn't a cryptocurrency. This was before Bitcoin. It was called eGold. You guys remember eGold? Have a look at it. I can't even find information on it because it's all talking about cryptocurrency. It was called eGold. You guys remember eGold? Anyway, it was like digital version of gold, and it was like instead of PayPal, you'd use eGold. Anyway, long story short, yeah, that was what we were using back then. Mainly it was through forums and stuff. It wasn't mainstream, but it was like real money. And yeah, so I totally get you guys are get your day job and stuff. I totally get it. But I took the opportunity back then to accumulate Bitcoin. So this is the thing with all these meme coins here. These are already flown. They're actually good investments to get into them now, but you got to get out of them before the bear market comes. But if you look at, they've already done their 500x, 1000x. You're not going to do those numbers, but we can do it with this. We can do it with this. I'll update the links in a second once I finish this live stream, but they'll be below this. Right, so this is our time here. We can do this. This is our time. So get into it. But if all I'm saying is, if you're going to buy into this, it's not a quick fix. Just buy into it and hold your bag. We build that. If we have a solid group of bag holders that hold their floor, then everyone's going to buy on top of us when we go to DEX, right? So once this reaches 100%, we'll go to DEX, and then everyone comes in, we hold, everyone has to buy on top of us. That's how you build the price. Don't sell your bags for peanuts, for Happy Meals. Fuck that. We're not here to make Happy Meal money, right? We do this one time. We're not going to settle for less, right? Those people that cheat their bags, they're settling for burger money. Just like the person that, the dev that created this, he settled for hamburger money. Right? What happens with hamburger money? You eat your hamburger, and guess what? The next day or the next week, all that money's gone. Now you're back to square one. Whereas if you would have held your bags, he about to buy all the hamburgers he ever wanted. But he sold. He sold his soul. He sold himself out. You know what I mean? I don't understand these people. So we're not here for hamburger money. We're not here for cheeseburger money. We're here to build something of value long term, and we're not going to settle for cheeseburger money. We're here to make hundreds, if not millions of dollars. And we're going to do it one time. All right, so this is it, buddy. Right, get into it, and and everything's there. It's. I can't tell you what the future is with this because I can't tell you the plans I have it because it's pointless telling you we're going to do this, we're going to do this. Because we haven't built it. There's no, we have to get it to a sizable market cap, so then we can, get then I can share with other things that I have plans for this, that'll build more value. So, let's just get to DEX first. But yeah, the potential's there. The potential is there. We've just got to look at the coins that have already, paved the way and already there, and then you can see where we can potentially go. That's the beauty about it. You can always look at the past and think of what people have already done. Someone's already gone to the moon. So can we get to the moon? Yes. Right? Dog with Hat went to 4.5 billion. Can we get there? It's possible. It's possible. They got there. But, right, you mean? Dog with Hat was a pumped up fun project. It launched. I'm pretty sure it launched on Pump. Let me have a look. I'm pretty sure that this was a pumped up fun project. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it was. Not showing. It's not shown here. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, I know Billy was. Billy's definitely a pumped up fun project. Because the dev cheated. You can see it there. See the URL at the end of the pump. That's how you know. It's not showing up here. But that mustn't go back that far. But see, you can see the URL. See the URL at the end of it? It's got pump. That's how you know it's pumped up fun. So, yeah, it's possible. Anything's possible. You just got to believe in it, right? So, early days, sick, stupidly early with Buddy, right? And I'm going to keep on pushing it, right? So all it takes, couple of, like I said, one person, like these chads here, came in one soul. Then the next soul. Before we know it, we'll be at Dex. We hold the floor, gets 1, 2, 3 million, 4 million, 10 million, right? And then one day, 100 million. And then, once you get to those sort of numbers, like, it's just going to be stupid. Like, your bags be worth, like, incredible. Like, these people here, their bags, if they would have held, probably $1 million plus. Easy. Just obviously depends on how much they put in, but, once, like, I've seen projects go to, like, 2 or 3 million, and people have made millions with only 2 or 3 million market cap. So this thing's at 134 million. They would easily be millionaires. Easily. This was a pump to fund project. So all it takes is a little bit of effort. This is an opportunity. It's a massive opportunity to start something from nothing and then get it to this point and become a millionaire. It's like, it's crazy. For you people that are still at your day jobs, this is possible. But the problem is there's so many scams and so many rugs. What do we choose? Who do we go into? A lot of these things are orchestrated, and you wonder why they get to 2 or 3 million and then they fade. They're all dead. Why? Because the devs are cheating and they're selling their bags because they have, multiple bags. They might own 20%, 30% of supply, which is enough to dump everything. But they got it in multiple bags, multiple wallets. They hide it all, right? So once this gets to 2, 3, 4, 5 million, all of a sudden it starts to die off, and you think, why did this die off? Because they own all the majority of the supply, and then they dump. They just slow rug it, right? That's why hardly any of these things make it, because the devs cheat and they just bleed it. Right, and that's why you got to really know who's running it and what they're selling, because you're going to just be a sucker. And I know I keep on harping on this, but I'm just telling you, like, for you guys, for educational purposes, okay. This now, I'm assuming it's not the dev, so I'm not accusing the dev. All right, but this had 58,000 coins. So let's just go and look at the transactions. That's why you do not buy in this project, because this person here is on a schedule. Oh, look at him. He's keeping his schedule. 1 hour ago, 1 hour, 59 minutes. Let's call it 2 hours ago. He sold look, this is how clinical this guy is. He keeps the same amount. 210.47 tokens. 210.47 tokens. 210.47. Like, he's clinical almost. Yeah, you know what I mean? So it comes in 2 hours ago. Sold a bag, 421. 7 hours ago, 420, 428. 1 day ago, 445. 1 hour, 3 hours ago. 1 hour, 8 hours ago. 1 hour, 12 ago. So basically 4 hours. So basically he'll do four sales every 4 hours, once a day. So he'll do 4 times 4 is 16 hours. Over a 16-hour period every day, he'll dump. This has been going on for a month. Look at all the transactions. You can see all the transactions here. This guy keeps a schedule. See? Look at all the transactions. Dump. Look where he bought it. You can't see it because it was so far ago. But anyway, he bought this for $85. So look at this. Dump. Even now. Dump. Look There's no way you're buying this project when it's got someone like this keep on dumping. And look at the volume, 5-minute volume, $75. Look at the market. There's only 33k volume, and probably half of this is him dumping. No one's buying into this project. It's just him dumping. Hopefully it's not the dev. But this project, like, there's no way why would you buy into it when this guy's clinically, without missing, he's on schedule, this guy. This guy keeps a schedule. Dump, 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 dump. There's no way you'd buy into it. Because you think he's going to reverse his habits? Think about it. If you come in every day and you can just click a button and make $400, you can do that 4 times a day. You do it more, but it's going to dump the price even more. Would you stop doing it? Of course you wouldn't stop doing it. He's still got 30,000 tokens left. He's going to continue to do this all day until he's got no more tokens, or the price goes to 0. That's why you'd never buy into this project. Now, you would never know this until you looked at the on-chain data. That's why you always check the holders in any project, and you always check the top wallets. And then you go into the wallets and click on this little sign here. It looks like a little hourglass, little funnel. And then once you click on that funnel, it'll tell you all their sales. And you can tell straight away that this person just keeps on dumping. And if you buy into it, you're an idiot. Well, you're not an idiot. You just don't know. Okay, but I'm telling you now, so you can do this with all the projects. Now, I don't want you to lose money, but if you don't check this stuff, you will lose money. Okay, that's why first thing I always do is check the holders. Then I go into the top holders, and then I check the transactions. Every single project. Because I don't want to be slow rugged, exactly what is happening here. You can see it. This guy keeps a schedule. Look. Every time a new buyer comes in, guess what? It's more money for him to exit at a higher price. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good at all for crypto. But, it is what it is. If you don't know, you don't know. But now you know, right? So don't buy in these projects that are just going to bleed you. This project is going nowhere. So when you get people that sell their bags early, when they don't allow the project to get big enough so it's sustainable. Now, I'm not saying don't ever sell your bags on Buddy. What I'm saying is just allow it to grow big enough that then you can then sell your bags and it's not going to affect the price. You know what I mean? Like we've got, we get Buddy to a certain point where it's big enough, and then you can sell your bags, on a daily basis, but it's not even going to move the price because there's so many buyers coming in. Like if you go and have a look at Buddy, you go and look at Billy. Here, in my mind, I'm already thinking that it's like Billy because I'm calling it Buddy. You know what I mean? See, subconsciously, I'm already thinking this is where we can get to. So if you look at Billy, you come and have a look at the buys. Oh, let's just get rid of that. You kind of look at the buys on Billy. They're massive, right? People are selling, look, 3K, 4K buys, and 4K sells. Like there's people that come in and will sell 10K, and then it'll just get eaten up. So look at the look at the buys. 5K sold, 2K buys, 3K, 5K buys. Like once we're at this level, obviously, you sell your bags, you sell $1,000 a day. It's not even going to push. It's not even going to make a dent in the price, because as soon as you sell your bags for $1,000, there's your $1,000 for the day. It's not even going to dent the price. Someone's going to gobble that. It's going to eat that dip immediately, right? But this is the thing, guys. That's what I'm saying. Don't sell your bags until it gets to that point. I'm not saying don't ever sell your bags. I'm just saying just allow it to get to that point that when you sell your bags, it's not even going to make a bump road. It's not even going to make a speed bump. Not even a speed bump. It's just going to be like a little pimple on your bum, right? This is eventually going to go away. Okay, not that I'm talking about. You're going to get pimples on your bum, but you know what I mean, right? So this is what we got to do. We got to get to the point where it's big enough that there's just so many buyers that are coming in. There's so much money coming in, building the market cap up, that when you sell your bags, it's not even going to make a dent And when we're at that point, then you can offload. You can sell all your bags if you want. Do what you want. Because when you get to this point where Billy is now, it's going to keep on growing. It's going to go to $1 billion. It's already 129 million market cap. Liquidity is 3K. Look at the holders, 16,000. It's still young. Like, this can get to 100,000 holders, and this can get to $1 billion, $2 billion. It's still early. There's no way you would sell your bags, but I mean, there's people that they're taking profit. You know what I mean? Wait till it gets so big that, okay, I need a new car. I'll sell my bags. I'll dump 20, 30 grand, 40 grand, whatever your car costs. All right? And then the dip just gets eaten like really, really fast. You know what I mean? I would never do that, but I mean, you know what I mean? So that's what we're trying to do with Billy. Just build it big enough to then sell your bag, because you're getting in really, really early here, right? Your bags are going to could potentially be worth a shitload, because you're getting, the earlier you buy, the bigger your bag. Like here, this person bought one soul for 19.90 million buddy. You know what I mean? So think about that in the future. Once this gets to 1, 2, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million market cap, those 20 million tokens are going to be worth a shitload. A shitload. You know what I mean? So that's what we're trying to do. Look, I'm not saying that we're going to get there. I want to get there, but I'm not saying that we will get there, because I can't predict the future. But what I can say is it's possible. Other coins have got it, done it. Why not? Why don't we? See, people have already gone to the moon. So now the next thing is Mars. So it's all possible. It's all possible. Other coins can do it. We can do it. Just going to take work and time. That's all it is. So that's what we're trying to do. We just need a few more people to come and believe in the project. Okay, you know who the dev is. That's me. I'm not going to cheat. I'm going to stay here and push this forever until we get to millions, if not billions, right? And I'm not going to settle for this cheeseburger money like this clown that just keep on dumping in Daddy. He is an idiot. Okay, he's selling for cheeseburger money. Yeah, okay, making $400 a piece now, but that's nothing. You could be making 4,000 a piece if you just held your bags. Right? This is the difference. So, anyway, it is what it is. With a Billy, I wouldn't get into this now. Let's pull him back. Personally, I would just wait till this pulls back, till maybe 110, 120. Just keep on watching it. I mean, you just don't know. This could just take off again. When I was watching this this morning, and it just rocketed. The volume on this was 200 it's basically 250,000 every 5 minutes in volume. That's how much volume. Now it's dropped back down to 63. So if you don't know, a good way to tell if the price is going up is just look at the volume. Okay, and how you do that is simply come along here to Dex Screener. Come along, you have to click on this 5 minute, right? See how it's got 1 hour. See how I'm clicking it, it's lighting up. We'll go to 5 minute volume. And also check if it's trending. If it's trending here, it's also a bonus, because the higher this trends, the more visibility it will get, the more buyers will come in. But at the end of the day, it's the volume. People get attracted from the volume. That's what I have volume bots. You ever seen these buys that come in and they'll do like a 12K buy, and then like in the same block they'll sell it. It'll be like, how the hell is this guy buying and selling it instantly? Well, it's a bot, and it's a volume bot. So what they're doing is creating volume. They might lose or they might make a little bit of money, but they're not going to lose a lot, because they're buying and selling in the same block. Okay, that's what it does, and that's why you see this big sell and then a big buy. It's a volume bot, and the reason why they do it is because they want to build a volume to then start to trend. And once it starts to trend, it gets on not just here, Dex Screener, but it gets on multiple other bots. Finder trending, Soul trending. There's tons of bots that are just tracking all the volume. And then once it starts to trend, people start to see it more. And then it gets on the top, and then boom. So always check the 5-minute volume trending. See how this is dropping? That tells me that this is likely to drop because less volume, right? Now the volume is created both through buy and sell, but this is kind of like an indicator. Obviously, you need people to come in to buy, and when this drops, it tells me that people are going to sell. Let's just say a bunch of people sell now, and the volume is down. What's the chances of new people coming in to buy more up to get the price back up? It's lower. The chances are lower. The percentage is lower. That's why you see this dropping now. They'll still go back up, but it'll go back down because of the volume. See, the volume is dropping. That tells you to sell. Okay? It's really, really that simple. Now, it's not picture perfect, but it's a good indicator. Now it's picked up 78k. So and obviously the buying and selling contributes to the volume. So you've got to understand that, okay? When someone buys, it adds to the volume. When someone sells, adds to the volume, right? So it's not like a be all end all 100% guaranteed. Because I've seen volume at about 10 or 12k and the thing moons. Also, look at the makers. See the makers? Do you want a high amount of makers and you want a high amount of volume? That tells you that this could potentially keep on going up. So that tells you to buy in. This is all I do. Just look at this. Just look at this stat. Now, it's not, like I said, it's not set in stone, but it's a pretty good indicator. So now this is dropping. So this is actually a good opportunity. Maybe this could drop to 120, 110. I would buy back in because Billy will hit all-time highs. Let's just quick look at the chart before we end this live stream. Let's go to the 15-minute chart. I'm not a trader, okay? I don't trade, but I know just the basics, and that's enough of meme coins. I don't do any technical analysis. If someone tells you that you need to be doing technical analysis of meme coins, immediately stop following them because that's bullshit, okay? Meme coins do not go with technical analysis. Meme coins are all sentiment, they're all hype, they're all kind of like news, and people mailing the narrative, right? So yeah, you can possibly, kind of like I'm trying to get the whole vision, there we go. There's the whole chart. So that's the whole chart of Buddy, like really condensed up. And you can see it. It pumps and then pulls back. Pumps, pulls back. Here had a bit of bigger pullback. Pumps, pull back. Pumps, but if you can span this, you can see the bigger you can see the dips, right? But what has it done? What has it done? It's done this. Look. That's what it's done. It's trending up like massively. And in my opinion, it's going to keep on going up like this. Now it's going to pull back. Nothing just keeps on going up all the way. It'll pull back. You know what I mean? So look at it. Pull back. It'll pull back like this. But it'll keep on going up. This is going to $1 billion. I can just feel it. Everything's right with Billy. The narrative, it's a cute dog. It's a dog. Not some celebrity pushing it. It's just a memeable as meme can be. So, anyway, that's just my thoughts on it. So I'll wait for a pullback. Maybe wait for it to get to. I'm trying to get rid of this little thing. Maybe wait for it to get to. Maybe to come down a bit. Maybe. How do I get rid of this freaking thing? I don't know how to do it. I'll have to figure it out. But I'll probably wait for a pullback and then get back into it. Yeah. I think this is a really, really, really bullish long term. So yeah, it's building. It's looking very nice. So anyway, that's just my thoughts on it. Don't forget as well, I don't think you haven't missed Billy. It's still got, it can get to $1 billion. There's still a 10x in it. And that's short term as well, maybe 3 months. But could it go, once it gets to $1 billion, it can go to $2 billion. It can go to $3 billion. It can go to $4 billion. It can go to $5 billion. Especially because it's a dog. You can do those numbers. It'll just take time. So you haven't missed the boat. Don't forget, Dog with Hat was $4.78 all-time high. This is 13 cents. Dog with Hat was what, 4.5 billion. This is only 129 million. So can you see the potential of it? I'm not saying it'll go there. I'm saying the potential is there. This is way, way more memeable than a Dog with a Hat. This is a dog, a cute little dog. Look at it. It's way more memeable. If you look at that, look at Dog with a Hat. What's more cuter? This is. Look at it. Look at him. Look at his face. It's so cute. You know what I mean? So that's Billy. I really like this coin. But what I like better is Buddy. Buddy's my own coin. Buddy's my own dog. So yeah, shout out to you, Chads. Bought in. We're really early in this. We're just gonna buy and bring it to Radium and hold the floor. All right, we can send this. So this is it. This is the opportunity right now, and this is our time. Now these other coins, they were. Shout out to those Chads that got into this early, that called it, and they made their millions. That was their time. That's their time, and props to them. But that's not going to help us. That's not going to help us. This will help us. This is our time here. This is our time to get our piece of the pie, our bit of the cherry, our bit of the pie. All right. This is our time. 1000x. We're not selling for cheeseburger money here, guys. We're going straight to the moon and beyond, right? So we're not going to settle for cheeseburger money. We're not going to settle for anything less. This is what we can do here. So come in with one soul, park it, and then just go, you know what? We know who the dev is. He's not going to rug. We know he's a long term. He's going to push this for years and years until we get to hundreds of millions, if not billions. Like I said, you only got to, like, these people that got into, these projects, they get into like 1 or 2, 3 million, 4 million. They're already millionaires. So it just depends. They obviously bought, a ton in the beginning, obviously. But, these people that bought this in really, really early and bought a ton would be multimillionaires already. So it is possible, guys. And this is the fastest way in crypto. Like, this is the fastest way I know in crypto that you will become a millionaire is meme coins. That's why I cover it. The other stuff is good long term, good value investing, layer ones and all that stuff is good long term. But it's not going to give you the massive gains relatively fast. It can only do it in meme coins. I know nothing that'll do it faster. That's why I cover meme coins. And we've got our own meme coin, right? We just need a few more people to believe in it. And once we believe in it, it'll take off. But going back to what I said about this, these guys have nailed it. I just don't think that the narrative of them being a retardo is that strong. But I mean, I could be wrong. But what they have nailed is the culture, right? They did a I alluded this about this the other day. I'm trying to find the post. It's down here somewhere. What they're trying to do is they're trying to build this culture, right? And this is spot on. This is absolutely spot on. So whoever did this post he knows what he's talking about. This is it here. This is the post, right? He talks about this culture coin. He talks about the shitcoin rugs. That's what most people do. The devs, they jeered for cheeseburger money. Short term. Midcoins, mid-term, okay? Which are bigger market cap ones, they're mid-term ones. But then these ones here, the ones that last, are the culture coins. They build a culture. Mog, Pepe, Bonk, Shiba Inu. These are the culture coins. Why do they, Bitcoin, Ethereum, why do they, Solana, why do they stand the test of time and they're around here for years and they go through multiple bear markets? Because they have a staunch amount of people that believe in the coin long term, just like Apple people that buy Apple products. There'll be a Samsung, new model Samsung that just trumps every single thing about their Apple iPhone, but they don't care. They'll buy the latest Apple iPhone and they'll pay twice as much. Why? Because they believe in the brand. They love the brand so much, and that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to build a culture coin. That's what we're trying to do with Buddy. If you love dogs, we can build a culture around dogs. Everyone loves dogs, and we can then start helping dogs. We can put some of our money to get a lot of these dogs off the street. Right? There's a lot of dogs here in Thailand. It's not like in Australia or in the United States. Like, you know, when there's dogs that are roaming free, like there's like a dog catcher, right? Here in Thailand, they're everywhere. They live on the street. There's no one going around catching these dogs. They just live by themselves. Right? They're called soy dogs. They call them soy dogs. And there's foundations out there that actually help these dogs, feed them, give them the care they need. Some of them are in a bad way, so they take them off the street and they put them in like sanctuaries, and they give them medical help and they feed them every day. And that's what we can do. We can help these dogs, give them donations, help them, or we can build our own foundation. There's so many ways we can do it, but the whole goal is to help man's best friend. Because at the end of the day, when you come back from your day job because you hate your life and you want to get out of it, and you know that crypto is a way for you to get out of your day job, who's going to be waiting for you when you come home? On the porch waiting for you, it's going to be your dog, because he's loyal to you, right? So if you're loyal to something else, then that could be the way out of your day job. See, it's all written right there. It's just you got to understand that you got to park your flag somewhere. You got to believe in something. And once you do that, then everything's gonna start to take form. You know, it's gonna start to materialize. But you gotta park your flag somewhere. Now, it may not be Buddy, but if it is, then I invite you to come and check out Buddy. Park your flag, put it in one soul, and let's build this culture, right? Because that's the key to unlocking everything you ever want. Is we build this culture, we hold the floor. That's it. Nothing can stop us. Happy days. We can get to millions, right? So that's the challenge. So check it out. Links will be below. And yeah, really appreciate you listening to this video. I'll continue to do these videos as long as I can breathe. So guys, have a good day. And yeah, if you're in crypto and you're still, you know, kind of like trying to find your way, you haven't found your way yet, or you want to get out of your day job, just keep pushing, because crypto is the game changer. It can set you free, right? You just got to stay in the game long enough, right? That's it. Just stay. Don't quit. Just keep pushing forward, and you will find something eventually that just takes off. It mightn't be Buddy. I hope it is Buddy, but it may not be Buddy. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm just encouraging you. Just keep pushing. Don't quit, because you will find it eventually. All right? All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And thanks for sticking to the end. And also check out Buddy Token. Also have a good day. And I'll catch you guys